What's up, everybody? Coming at you from the Kentucky River at Boonesboro, just out of Winchester, Kentucky, at Fort Boonesboro. That almost took me out. That ramp is covered with mud up there, and I about ate it. But look at this water. First time ever fishing here like this from a kayak. I was here like 10 years ago, back when I only knew how to catfish. But I'm gonna be trolling for whatever bites today. Hopefully getting into some bass, some walleye, sauger, whites, maybe some catfish. Just I got a couple casting rods for crappie and whatnot, something rattle trap and underspin. It's been trying to spit rain on me the whole time down here, but it should move out here in about another hour. Started out the day burning up because I was wearing too much clothing. It was a little chilly and it's been rainy and windy, but now I'm taking it all off because it is not chilly. It's mid-60s and you burn up if you have long johns on. I'll show you what I'm working with once I get out in the water. So those of you who know me know that I've been going through a series of injuries. My right shoulder's been hurt for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. I heard it in the Army. But now my left foot, I've got what's called turf toe, and I'm getting over that. But I got to keep pressure off of it. So the kayak has pretty much been my choice, kayak and boat, to stay off my foot. So if you notice, I'm always kicking with that heel instead of putting my toe up on it, and it keeps from flexing it. But trolling has become like my new favorite thing to do, to take it easy on my injuries, and I'm excited to troll the Kentucky River here at Boonesboro. Let's get set up here. I have no idea of the depth or anything right here, but I'm gonna troll 3 rods to try to hurry up and get a fish in on it for you. So this is my 8-pound test setup, and when I troll, I've been using barrel swivels now that I keep catching muskie, and then 17-pound fluoro. That's a little hot and taut, and I just set the drag to where I'm not breaking rods. So put that out there. That should run about 4 or 5 feet deep. Same thing, 10-pound fluoro on this one with a Spro rock crawler. And then a Rapala DT6 10-pound fluoro, or DT10, sorry. All right. Hopefully we'll get in some white bass or something. Now actually 2 nights ago on this rod right here, I caught a giant, like a brood of a muskie at like midnight, pretty much in open water. Hit the crankbait as it was just floating on top of the water. I thought I was hooked into a beaver or a rock or something. But so this rod got a good workout the other night. Really hoping to get a few fish on the board for y'all. See the dam up there. So my theory is that this is going to have a lot of structure on the bottom, like logs and stuff, because as they get pushed off that, they come over here in the slack water and it falls either right over in here or way over in here, wherever the flood the river does when it's way up. So I'm thinking there's a lot of logs on the bottom. It can be completely wrong, but we'll see. Oh, this one just got hammered. Jeez. Sauger. First fish of the day is a sauger. I wish I would have caught that hit on camera for y'all, because he knocked the crap out of that. Wow. So there's first fish from the kayak in the Kentucky River. This is a nice sauger. I am on the board and I am happy. He thumped that so hard. Man, wish you all could have saw that. I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling. I thought I was just like filling time here. Whoop. Another fish. And this is pulling a little harder. Ah, oh, okay. Might have been the bottom. I'll keep it honest with you all, that felt like a fish at first, but it might be shallower here. Boy, it's pouring rain up there. Ooh. This one's ticking bottom as well. I do believe that is a fish. That is not the bottom. Nope, that was a fish. There's a fish. Picked up a fish while that one was in my hand. What do we got here? Doesn't feel very big. Definitely kicked out back there. Another sauger? Yep. Another sauger. These sauger are definitely moving today. And now he's in my lap. Little baby cigar. Alright, so figuring out how to troll. I'm getting pretty decent at it. I'm gonna troll with 2 rods up as far as I can. Hopefully I won't get hung, because that'll be a mess. But there's some sauger out today, but I feel like there's other fish gonna be up in here. So I just had a little fiasco. I kind of knew it was gonna happen. Trolling 2 rods in heavy current, got them both stuck. One of them that came off luckily had to spend about 10 minutes with the lure knocker on the other one. So I think I'm just gonna troll the one, especially when I'm in this thick current, thick chop. That way if something goes wrong, it's a lot easier, and I don't get in a mess and break rods or lose both baits. But I know there's fish up in here. That's the thing. That's why I'm going to 1 rod. I just got to find them. Caught 2 sauger so far, but I know there's other fish up in this stuff here. These current breaks, and there's structure all on the bottom. It's a little difficult to, and a little dicey, especially to troll on these kind of waves, because you just don't know what kind of current you're going to get caught in. I think I'll be okay though, and if I get in trouble, I can just break this bait off and keep going. There's stuff on bottom that's making the water look different in different places, and that's what's giving me hope that there's going to be like some sauger or walleye down there, maybe a nice white bass. There's the bottom. It's kind of a current break. Current slows and pushes back off that wall. There's a nice fish. There's a good fish. Ah! Right in there where I thought he'd be. Alright y'all, so I hooked up on something nice down there, and I kind of figured I would. I kind of figured there'd be a fish down there, just because of the way that's set up. The current is going to hit against that wall and kind of get some feedback off that wall. It's going to push back. And also, you know, it's kind of a current break from that corner up there. So it gives a little shelter, and I'm sure there's a noticeable difference in the water column as far as the current right there. I'm going to get lined back up and do this again. This is like a trolling dream. Like just get a little bit of line out and just run your bait on the bottom. Clean up my daily dose of people who use too big a line in the river. It's probably 50-pound mono, so I don't know what you're fishing for, 50-pound mono in here, but I don't know. Tell me there's not fish right there. They're just hanging out. There it is. What is this? Feels like a crappie. No, it's oh wow, a little white bass. on the Z-Man finesse bait. So you guys are hiding out there. Okay. Make my way over in here. See what's popping over here. Current's trying to have its way with me. I really want to see what's hanging out here. Oh wow. Sitting there cussing because I tip wrapped myself and I got a little bass. That's a good sign. So I'm just gonna work this little finesse bait. Right, oh, there's a fish right along this wall. And what's cool is I can sit, I'm like sitting here looking at fish. So I think this is another little bat. Nope, little bluegill, little flathead candy. Dude looks like he's been hooked before or something, and he's peeing on me. Little bluegill. It's a good thing about these little finesse jigs. Everything eats them. Pretty green water. What do I have here? Ooh. What is this? Nice. What are ya? Little spotted bass. Beautiful spotted bass. Trying to get water all over this camera. Look at you. This finesse jig didn't stand a chance. Whew. All right, I've pretty much went up to the waterfall today, probably 20 yards from it.
But you couldn't really fish, could you?
Oh, I could.
Were you staying on bottom?
Yeah, I was touching bottom. I got a fish on now.
Oh!
Oh, nice bass. Nice. No, is that a crappie or a spot? That's a crappie. Oh my God, dude, I just caught a... Dude.
What is it?
Probably 10 or 11 inches.
Alright, I'll take it.
Nice. Holy crap, dude. Well, I'm down here, man. Did you bring any monsters?
I would have to go to the gas station.
It's okay.
If I go that way.
You know, if you listen to the way we talked, you would think we were married. Look at that, folks.
We're divorced at this point.
Yeah. Well,
we're divorcees that live together.
Well, if you do go to that gas station, get me Hunt's Brothers Pizza, please, and I will pay you back.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. That was my second wife, Jeff. He's on his way up here. So far I've caught crappie, white bass, spotted bass, bluegill. Yeah, I think that's all I caught so far. I'm gonna change batteries, keep doing this. That was a nice crappie. I'm so glad that these storms have went around me pretty much all day. Hot top. I will tell you, the only thing I don't like about these Z-Mans is that little tail. It's awesome until it sticks to something. What is this? Swimming very fast. Little another little bluegill. I should keep these things for bait. That's a pretty cool little jig there. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about it is that little tail sticks to the body or wraps around the hook a little bit. I think that's why they made the hook so short. I'd say I'm gonna get ate up with bluegill fishing on these rocks with this little jig here. Okay. Yep. What was that? All right. Nice bass right here. Cool. Cool. Man, a lot of spotted bass today. I'm trying not to get water on the camera. Oh man, spotted bass are so gorgeous. They have their own beauty to them. spotted bass. Just the way they have that coloring right there, their lateral line, like the emerald green, and then it goes into this like kind of off-white right there with the stripes on it. They just look so cool. Look so cool. And I'm tip wrapped again. There's some logs and stuff on this rocky bank as well. There's gonna be some fish here. Wow, he was going right at me. And he got off. It's like there's some sort of tree right here. And the tail is wrapped up in the hook again. Alright. Ooh. Oh man. Oh my God, what a crappie, dude. I am catching some big old crappie right here. You gotta be kidding me, man. Like, thinking that they're bass when they aren't. Ow. Look at the crappie I'm catching right here, folks. Bam. Oh, wow. Just using that right there. Like, another one. Is this another crappie? Oh my gosh, dude. All right, okay. I gotta look at the regs, because I think I'm gonna start keeping these. I gotta see. I don't know if I have anything to keep them in, but I mean, geez. Man. You know what? I think I do have something to keep them with. So I'm going to, I use this line that I got a while ago out of the river, and I'm just gonna poke it right through their lip. Ugh. I'm just gonna tie it around this. I mean, you can't beat crappie like that, dude. I'll have to probably do something with it when I start to troll again, but okay, it doesn't look like there's a size limit, which I'm only gonna take probably 4 or 5 if they're that size. I hate taking too much. I don't like wasting. I don't really like harvesting a lot of fish. But in this case, a little will make a lot. So, and Gina and the girls love crappie, and they're over there. So I'm gonna see what I can get into over there. Ooh, there was a fish right there. Ah! There's definitely crappie all over that tree right there. This wind is making it hard to fish. I'd say that's what I had the first time that got off a while ago. Another one. Feels like another good crappie. Man, I'm not used to catching crappie that do this. You know what I'm saying? Like that do that when you bring them up. This is oh wow, this one's black as coal. Look. Oh man. Whew. Insane. This is insane. That fish right there is very, very black. Very black. Big flathead comes up and takes it. Okay. I looked right at my stringers today too, and I was like, I won't need those. Jeez. Oh man. Oh my God. I mean, these are just stupidly big crappie. I mean, who has to fight with crappie to get them in like that? Oh my gosh. I'll show you all the size of crappie I'm looking at right here. So bump them up right there. That is right at a 12-inch crappie. 12-inch crappie, and I mean, if we're just including the body, about 4.5, 5 inches of body height. I'm be eating crappie tonight, looks like. Tonight or tomorrow night. One of those nights I'm eating crappie. Tossing it out there next to the timber. Wind's kind of making it hard right now. Waiting for that thump. Another nice one. Another nice crappie. I can't believe what's going on right now. I mean, this went from a trolling day to a crappie day, just like that. Ugh, I can't even get over these crappie right now. So this 50-pound test that whoever left down there is actually serving me kind of good today. Funny. Another one. Another good one. Oh yeah. Whew. They are everywhere in there. There. Keep it simple. I had to put some super glue. That little retainer hook to keep the bait on came off there, so it's sliding off. Probably not the best, but I put water in front of my kayak to do that. Thankfully that fish just soaked the camera. But yeah, that's my live well. Cool. Now I just gotta rearrange the other stuff. Alright, some of this stuff's just gonna have to ride where it's at because I can't put it anywhere. I'm gonna start fishing my way back. About 30 pounds heavier, maybe 35 including the fish. But wow, loaded up on crappie. Who would have saw that coming? Gonna really start focusing on trolling and throwing up in the dam for bigger fish here in a little bit. Got some spotted bass, some crappie, bluegill back there. There's the sun. For a second, the sun is playing peekaboo. Ooh. 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 Oh man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What a smallmouth bass right now. Wow. Wow. Ooh, he saw that net, freaked. Ooh boy. My drag's up. I was just getting ready to set my drag. Ah, I've not had that ever happen to me. I was like, man, my drag is really tight. Yeah, I guess in all the crappie fishing, trying to pull them out of that log there. Oh, God. Guys, that does not happen to me. That does not happen to me. Now that one's hard on the pride. That was about a 17-inch smallmouth right there. I don't get it, man. I mean, it's almost like that fish couldn't pull out drag, which maybe it was just the angle. I don't know, but maybe he'll give me a second chance. I don't know. Oh, that is a fish. Okay. Ah! Had a smallmouth break my line.
Oh, really?
It's like I couldn't get the drag to pull out for a second. He was like pulling straight down. I don't know if the line was damaged from all the crappie I was catching, but I lost like a 17, 18-inch smallmouth.
Really? Okay.
And I just lost a nice spot right there.
I've caught a lot of spots right there, right that transition.
Yeah.
Where are the crappie at? Back over that corner?
There was two in that corner there, and there was a bunch on that pile of sand and a log. And dude, they were all 12 inches.
Really?
They're all in here.
We're good.
Well, I'm gonna troll up there.
So on the opposite side over there.
All right, so that's a fish. Finally got a fish on. Yeah. What do I have? It's coming right in, so I'm gonna say it's a small sauger. Yep, little sauger. Whew, that could have been bad. Okay. So I'm gonna keep trolling, try to find some fish, maybe throw jigs. I'd like to hook up something big. I can't complain. I mean, it's been a heck of a day today. I think I found my new favorite spot to fish. Oops, that's a fish. I got something on. Ooh, I got something good on.
I'm on top of stuff now.
Oh, it was heavy, whatever it was. Let's do this. There it is. I got one. Oh man, nice smallmouth giving us some jumps. Gorgeous fish. Yeah. Fat smallmouth. Wriggly smallmouth. There you go, Jeff. I didn't realize the Kentucky River had such good smallmouth in it.
Crappie?
Ooh, that's a nice one. Can I have it?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Nice. Yeah, this would be a nice addition. Oh, dude, it looks like floating logs underneath me right now.
I think they're gar.
I think it's both.
I think I need another
the
fish.
things that are suspending right now definitely are not crappie. But there were obviously something on the bottom that was crappie because I caught a crappie. You know?
Making sense. There you go, buddy. Wow. Is that a long nose?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a nice gar, dude. It's a very nice gar. Now that you're not, oh, watch your rod, watch your rod. Now that you're not going to kill me if I make you lose it, because it's in the net, I want to come see it. That's I'm not gonna lie, that's a big gar. I mean, not like I could lie about it, but it's probably a 10-pound gar, dude.
That explains why you whipped me.
I mean,
I'm tired, I'm not gonna lie.
He's big. Wow.
Oh yeah.
What a freaking gar, dude. Probably 35 inches, 36-inch gar.
Close, yeah. So my PB's 48 from Florida.
From Florida. Nice.
All right.
Oh, there's another one.
What?
Another one just came up.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, all right, dude.
I'll do that again.
Shoot, yeah. There you have it, folks. My new favorite place to fish is right here. We have caught some slab crappie today. Lost a nice bass. Caught several just different species. Jeff caught several smallmouth. It's been just an incredible day. We're gonna fish into the night, but I'm gonna turn the camera off and we're gonna see what we can get into. But before you go, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on all my other videos. And if you're browsing, check out some of my other content because I fish everywhere, all up and down the East Coast. And I'm looking to just expand my territory and keep bringing you all the action right here on the Salty Googan. Thanks for watching.